Diamond is it's just a lovely place to work and learn, and we're focused on the learning and the learning journey and make sure children get a great start in early years and then build on that all the way through. And our ambition is that children leave with all the skills, personal skills, educational skills and knowledge that they need for secondary school.
5, 4, 3. Thank you everyone on the green table already looking this way and listening. 2, 1, and 0.
We wanted to keep outstanding, not just for the Ofsted grading, but for the children in the school. We want to be the best we can be. One of the reasons that we think we allow children to have that outstanding education is the consistency that we show within our behaviour, within our classroom environment, within our expectations. Everything is really clear to children about the expectations and the non-negotiables, if you like, within the classroom. There's a real friendly atmosphere where children want to do their best, and that's linked to our values of responsible, determined and successful. I think if you're trying to maintain outstanding, you need to look at it as a fresh document within the Ofsted standards and what you're aiming for and what that looks like in your school, because outstanding looks different in different schools. I think outstanding for us was consistency of practice, consistency of the curriculum, and really high expectations around teacher performance, teacher standards, but also the engagement of the children. And to get that, you have to have a real focus on personal development for the children, why they're learning, how they want to learn, and what they want to do with that learning when they leave school or move to the next stage of their education. In the Ofsted report, it was commented on about how positive staff feel about working at Round Diamond. And I feel the same, and it was really pleasing that that came across in the report. Staff work hard at Round Diamond, but there's such a great staff vibe. We've really thought about workload and well-being. The staff have created their own well-being charter. They have created their own kind of well-being committee who meet twice a half term and plan loads of events for staff. We've had a lot of staff stay at this school for quite a long time and even take their next career steps within this school as well.
It's a really supportive school community. All staff were very welcoming as soon as I joined. Staff work really well together on any new initiatives. Really collaborative. Our staff room is a very collaborative place. A lot of ideas are shared between staff, and it just makes it a really enjoyable and collaborative workspace.
Everything is planned, nothing is left to chance. Teachers know what they are teaching when, and they know why they're teaching it at that point. There are obviously some deviations if children need it within that moment, but they use the slide decks that link to Rose and Shine's principles, which give a pattern through the lesson, a teaching sequence that children will see in every lesson, so they know they're going to have a chance to attempt or see an example, and they'll have a chance at the end for a challenge. So it's all consistent within the curriculum. Exceptional practice is all about the detail. And I think that's what we do here at Round Diamond really well. We really take notice of the detail. Nothing is left. If something isn't quite right, there's a really kind of open atmosphere where we can approach staff, we can talk about it, we can coach them in the way that it needs to be done. But there's a really clear understanding that this is how we do it at Round Diamond, this is how we teach, this is how our learners learn, this is how we work. We are so pleased that Round Diamond remains an outstanding school. It is well deserved. The staff work so hard to make sure that the children have an exceptional education here at Round Diamond. From the very early years, coming in nursery, all the way through, the children are motivated and engaged to learn. And that's down to the whole staff team and the atmosphere within the school.